So Dana White spent $20 million at UFC 306 at the Sphere, but more financial details about the event have been released. I've also got some amazing footage from UFC 306, and I have to say the show looked absolutely spectacular. First we'll look at the footage from the event, and then we'll look at the crazy finances and stats about UFC 306.
Every corner of the globe has fighting traditions and heroes. But no culture embodies the fighting spirit more than Mexico. No place on earth has produced more legendary warriors. A heritage so ingrained in Mexico's identity, it's woven into the very fabric of the country. Only Mexico has a flag emblazoned with a fight, an eagle and a serpent. The eternal battle for the soul of a nation. This is the night we celebrate Mexico's independence and warrior spirit. This is the night the worlds of sports and entertainment come together. This is Noche UFC.
So obviously, as we can see there, the show looked absolutely spectacular, but some crazy financial details about the event have also been released. And Colin Rugg says new UFC 306 at the Sphere was a massive success, with the UFC investing over $20 million to produce the show. The event was the first of its kind, with audience members being able to feel punches through haptic feedbacks in the seats. Here are some insane stats from the event. The event featured 6 chapters featuring short films to create a show based on Mexico's journey. Seats at the Sphere would vibrate when there were big punches and knockdowns. Floor seats were $12,000 to $17,000. Non-floor seats range from $1,000 to $12,000. The Sphere measures 366 feet tall and 516 feet wide. Total capacity is around 18,000. The screen features 268 million pixels in 16K resolution. This makes it the highest resolution screen in the world at 19,000 by 13,500 pixels. The Sphere uses the equivalent amount of power as 21,000 homes. However, 70% of the Sphere's energy comes from solar. And these are absolutely crazy stats about UFC 306 at the Sphere, but here's some more footage from the event.
As fighting traditions and heroes. But no culture embodies the fighting spirit more than Mexico. No place on earth has produced more legendary warriors. From the beginning of time, our world has been shaped by fighting. Hand-to-hand combat is the genesis.
You look lonely. Fix that.
If you are what you say.
But creation stories can lead to destruction. Fate has many authors.
Another piece of amazing footage was also released by the Sphere, which says marigolds illuminate the way. Noche UFC, UFC 306.
They are immortal. With traditions that transcend time, our spirits transcend death. This is our living legacy. We are all keepers of this flame. For generations of Mexicans, reunited by the eternal light, marigolds illuminate the way. from the heavens to the earth.
Definitely, I have to say, this footage is absolutely incredible, man. Just looking at all the different pictures and pieces of footage from the event. Another amazing thing that stood out to me, which looked pretty amazing, was the entire sphere was lit up as each corner walked out. So when the blue corner walked out, the entire sphere was lit up in blue. And then as the red corner walked out, the entire sphere was also lit up in red. And this footage definitely looked amazing. I can see why it cost $20 million. I can imagine just how amazing it looked inside the arena at the event as a fan watching all of this unfold. And another piece of footage has also been released which says we've been building up for this moment. UFC Noche, UFC 306. Check this out. Absolutely incredible. Just before we wrap it up, guys, I just want to show you another amazing piece of footage from the event celebrating Mexican history. And this one says, "For Mexico, for all time."
The flame is our beacon, guiding us to uncharted territory. We are Mexico's eternal warriors. We will never stop fighting for the future of our people and for the faith of our nation. For Mexico, for all time.
Wow, absolutely incredible. And just from looking at the footage, I can definitely see why the event cost $20 million. And I can also see why seats cost from $1,000 to $17,000. But to be honest, this event definitely looks amazing. And if I had the money, I would have paid to go to this event because it definitely looks incredible. It was definitely a one and done. It was definitely an incredible event. Something which Dana White actually mentioned, this event was so expensive that UFC shareholders and UFC investors actually had to come and see Dana White and look at the event for themselves because they were concerned about how much money Dana was actually spending on the event. But I have to say, this event definitely delivered. I'm not too sure how much money the UFC made from this event, but no doubt it delivered. No doubt they made some kind of money. But I'm interested to know your thoughts on the situation. Do you think UFC spent too much on this event? Do you think this event delivered? Would you have paid between $1,000 to $17,000 to attend this event? Give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think.